Five, four, three, two, one, boom. What's up, champions? Coach Réal here, www.realandrews.com, and this is Getting Real with Réal, where we ask the question, do we want it, or are we just talking about it? We get raw, real, authentic, and brutally honest so that we can be the best version of ourselves. Anyways, who are you? Okay, so I wanted to come in here real quick, talk about who are you? Who am I? I'm certainly not a singer, but I love to sing. All right, so when we talk about, a lot of people say, hey, Réal, you're motivational, you should be a motivational speaker, and I receive that, and I'm grateful for that compliment and everything, but I would like to be more seen as a action speaker, an inspirational speaker, and helping people to take action and walk in their calling. And who are we, right? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? What do you hear that? Do you hear that? Right? Because what I'm talking about, I apologize not looking at you all the time, obviously I'm driving. Motivation is, to be motivated is when we get hold of an idea and we do what we got to do or get to do to achieve that idea. No, we don't let obstacles get in our way, or we may, or something. Obstacles can get in our way because the motivation is not as strong as the inspiration. So if that's what motivation looks like, inspiration is the exact opposite. And I forgot. Thank you. I got to give you the hearts. I love to give you the hearts. Hold on 1 second. Oh, we got some good hearts today. Yay! Yay, we got good hearts. Okay. So inspiration is different. It's the exact opposite, because inspiration is when an idea gets hold of you and drags you to where you were called to be. We've been talking about this all this week. What is your calling? What is your gift? Why are we here? All of that thing. So I want to share a story to drive home what I'm talking about. You all know who Mozart Amadeus is, right? If you don't, go pretend you do and go Google it. He's one of the greatest classical composers ever, writing symphonies at full-fledged symphonies at 5 years old. Okay, and there was a student was doing a paper on him, and the student, who was also a classical musician himself, asked Mozart. He said, how do I write classical symphonies? And Mozart looked at him and said, well, perhaps you should start with minuets. And the student was annoyed by that, because the student said, yeah, but you were writing classical symphonies at the age 5. And Mozart replied and said, yes, but I wasn't asking people how to do them. Because Mozart had found his calling. And as Mozart went on to explain, when you have a calling, and a calling to that degree is when it wakes you up at night. When you could be driving right now, like I do sometimes. That's why I always have journals with me, with my bed, everything. And you get a thought. I'm going to stop, dude. I'm going to stop, unless I'm in the middle of the highway or something. But even then, I'm, get out my phone and I'll voice text it. I'm going to stop and everything I'm doing to write it down, to get it out. That's when you've been called. Now, we've all been called. You've already been called. You just ain't heard it, some of us, yet. So, and how do you hear your calling? You just, you get quiet, and you really just got to start to listen, okay? And when you find that calling, because really what our calling is, champions, is this. We think in terms of that we are this human being that's been made up of flesh and bones and all of that, and that's who we are. And no, we came from the spirit being. We came from, and that's who we are. We just need to reconnect with that, and we need to connect with our calling. Yeah. And because when you hear that, and it's just like you're freeing, and now everything else doesn't matter. It becomes so strong in you that it overtakes you. It's like it just drives you every single day. It's like you're not able to stop thinking about it, right? And it's just like, it's such a calming peace. But now, don't get me wrong, I would beg to differ in the fact that even though it's all common, now crap starts to happen. Because when you find your calling, oh man, the enemy's like, woo, let's go, Andrea, let's go, team, bloop, bloop, bloop. Andrea just figured it out. Let's go, warriors. We're going down to Andrea's house. We got to take her out of her game, because if she connects with that calling and brings it to fruition in a reality, man, we just lost a major war. And God just won a major war. So that's it, guys. What is your calling? What are you called to do? Oh, oh, oh. The call of the wild, right? Oh, 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 oh. I love you guys. I'll believe in you until you believe in yourself. Make the rest of the day the best of the day. God bless. Share this message with somebody. Somebody needs to hear it. I appreciate you. Take care. God bless. Boom. Well, there you have it. It's Coach Réal with Getting Real with Réal, RéalAndrews.com. Once again, we appreciate you listening. Go ahead and subscribe to our podcast. Leave a rating and or comment on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you like to listen. We really appreciate that, because it bumps our podcast up. More people get to hear it, and we can change more lives. Once again, follow me on Instagram at Réal Andrews. We appreciate you. We will see you on the next one. So with that said, I am out of here. I will believe in you till you believe in yourself. Make the rest of the day the best of the day. God bless. Boom.